I'm Josh Dirksen. I'm a pro snowboarder, and you're watching my first hand. My girlfriend lives over in Zurich, so the second I stop traveling for snowboarding and all that, I take off running to Switzerland. She was a snowboarder for Solomon, and then she retired and went to school and got a real job, and so she works most of the year in Zurich. Whenever I have downtime, I just head to Zurich instead of heading home. Sounds kind of funny. At the end of every winter, it's like, man, I'm so over going snowboarding every day and having to travel for it. And then over the summer, your stoke gets back up and you start to miss it. And you start to miss the satisfaction of like landing tricks. It's just kind of to get the stoke up so you can be a happy, productive snowboarder. Summertime's a perfect time to not search for snow because there's not too much out there. But if there's power to be had, we'll go for it. I guess time flies, but thinking back, there was like filming Kingpin for a while and Robot Food for a while and Mac Dog for a while. I definitely feel lucky for being able to get parts every year and like being able to go to amazing places, but also be able to ride it with like guys that were the best in snowboarding. Like when I first started filming snowboard videos with people, it was just kind of, yeah, let's do this. But now it's almost become a standard. It's either like your contest guy or your snowboard video guy. And definitely this year, I was like, I'm not gonna do snowboard videos anymore. I'm gonna do everything but. And it was definitely like a shock to some of my sponsors, like, oh, okay, well, what's the everything but? I just wasn't passionate about it anymore, I guess, making snowboard videos. And like I'd been through the headaches so many times, it was just like, not this again. Perfect tricks, perfect landing, perfect jumps. Then after it goes wrong enough times, it's like, what's the point, man? Snowboarding doesn't need to be perfect, I guess. But when you're watching a snowboard video, it's fun to see perfection. You know, like, oh man, I wish I was right there. I like snowboarding, I like traveling for snowboarding. I definitely feel lucky to have the opportunities I have right now. I just want to take advantage of it and be happy and not stress along the way, and hopefully it'll show in my snowboarding, I guess. Another good thing about being able to hang out in Switzerland is that Solomon, the company I ride for, is 4 hours away. They're based in France. France always takes the month of August, like the whole country of France has vacation. And so when we went in there to Solomon, we came the day before the vacation. And so they're just chilling in there with their wine glasses and just celebrating the good times that are coming up for them, I guess.
Yeah,
cheers.
Welcome at the office.
Thank you. Riton's the board designer. His name is Henry Janson, but luckily his nickname's Riton. And he just designs a lot of the Solomon boards and comes up with a lot of the concepts that Solomon throws into their board designs and stuff. They love the testing machines at Solomon. They just have the chance with all these machines to kind of slap them around and bend them all over the place and see if they're gonna snap.
It's just like having a really fat guys falling 10 times from really high.
Nice. There's like a guy at Solomon, like, we are making a machine that slaps the board down. There's some crazy machines around there for sure. Stiffer?
Stiffer, yeah.
And over the years, I've gotten pretty picky on snowboards. And so going down to the factory, it's like I can go in there like, oh, that's the one I want, kind of hand pick them and just see all the crazy ideas that they come up with that are just at the start and find out if they're crazy or cool. Yeah, that thing's sick. Definitely makes snowboarding more fun when you got like something fresh and new. Like you look down, it's like, yeah, like I want to see how that thing rides. That was a super good tour. They always take good care of me, for sure. A lot of times people ask me like, dude, what do you even do for a job? But I think pro snowboarding kind of is just building up for like the perfect time. Like when it all comes together that you're ready, like board's tuned, your bindings are tight, your like knees work. I think after a while you start to see the benefits of like taking time off and getting excited, so when the time does come up, then you get more excited. I think I've kind of led my life up to where I don't think I can sit around too much. And I kind of need to keep moving and doing something. Pretty much all pro snowboarders head to the Southern Hemisphere. My buddy Schroeder and I headed to Chile last year, so this year is like, why not New Zealand? All the pro snowboarders, heli skiing, ops, and all that are all down in the South Island, New Zealand. And there's a North Island that has a volcano there. Barely anybody I know has ever been there. After enough years of doing the same thing, going to the same places, it's kind of fun trying to pick new spots, and it's all a gamble. But for myself and Schroeder, we're just looking for something different. Yep, damn good. Yeah. Schroeder, my buddy, he's been my buddy for 15 years maybe. Yeah. And he's a skier buddy who's always kind of the skier buddy of the group out of all of us shredders. He's a fun guy to hang out with, and I think we definitely relate. He's a little more chill than I am sometimes, but I think we balance out to a good team.
It's always an adventure with Dirksen, you know. He's excited. He's a man on the move. He likes to get it going. I just have to hang on to his coattails and let it ride, I guess.
The mission was to shred the North Island. The main part of the North Island is just that volcano. That's the highest point by far. One of them has a set of resorts around it, a club field, which is funny little T-bars. And around the side, they have Whakapapa. On the other side is Turoa. Our plan was to shred the resorts, but also to shred in good conditions.
Welcome to New Zealand.
My Uncle Mark married a Kiwi girl, and then they moved to Auckland. When I told him we're coming down, he's like, I'm coming.
First thing I was like, dude, you got to count me in. I'll be setting no appointments for the whole next 10 days, and we'll go from there.
That is the perfect trip for him to come on. Like, it's such a chill trip for us, and it's kind of more the merrier. It is nice, especially hopping off the plane and not knowing exactly where to go. We just hop in and follow Uncle Mark. Kind of nice in snowboarding, trying to search for the spots that aren't so set up perfect, because definitely thins out the crowds, and that's the best part about snowboarding, is trying to get what everybody else isn't getting. Down here in New Zealand, they have club fields, which are like smaller than like a normal resort, locally run, I guess, and pretty simple setup, and Takino's as simple as it gets. Schroeder, I told him the whole time coming down here, I'm like, yeah, they got these nutcracker lifts, and he's like, oh yeah, the nutcracker. When he got here, I'm like, here's your little device, your belt, and he's like, huh? You gotta grab the rope, clamp it, hold on to it for the whole time up, keep your board straight, miss the wheels. There's a straight rope that spins around like a rope tow would, but it goes over the spindles, so you can't really hold on to the rope the whole time, or you'd break a couple fingers, I guess. Definitely action-packed and tiring, but it's worth it. He's He's a sick skier. I just like him that he's a big dude and definitely a strong, powerful skier. And I don't have to worry about him doing the same tricks as me. I'm coming down here with Schroeder because he's got the stoke and Uncle Mark's got the stoke. We're all stoked together.
If you want to have a good time down here in New Zealand, you got to put up with the nutcracker.
Taquino was super fun. We just kept entertained. It was a small setup in general, the whole area, and we just kind of loosen up, get ready for the rest of the trip. That was our first experience down here on the North Island. It was rough. Everybody warned us about the weather. After we booked the tickets and everything, we started kind of searching on the internet and finding comments of people just, the worst weather I've ever seen. It's like, oh, okay. The first day that we rode at Taroa was like complete whiteout, didn't see anything. It was like, couldn't quite figure out what's going on. There's no trees, no definition, barely any rocks, really. Knowing the chairlift's kind of swinging in the air right above you, stay close to that thing. Hope that underneath the chairlift is a groomed run. If I had the choice, I'd wake up to powder and blue skies. But of course, that's not how life works. Like I wouldn't want to do it every day, but it's kind of fun not seeing anything and just making turns in the whiteout. Being pro snowboarders and skiers, we've had plenty of down days. So just being ready, accepting that there's going to be ups and downs, and being ready to chill if needed.
So yeah, they're good as closed as well. Everything up, all upper mountains closed everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a wrap for today.
You know, it's kind of fun to try to plan a trip that like almost seems impossible. Like we're gonna get shut down and then trying to make the right decisions, the right places, the right time, so we get it, better than most. The first day that we rode at Taroa was complete whiteout, and then the weather officially set in after that, and it dumped snow. And then the next day we came up was the best day I've ever had in the Southern Hemisphere. Perfect blue skies, like sunny. And so it was kind of fun seeing it at its worst and then seeing it at its absolute best. The whole trip, it was like the perfect trip, kind of. It was like kind of giving us a little taste of what Ruapehu was like, and then some cloudy days, like, oh, it's probably always cloudy here, and then just finishing off our trip with like perfect conditions. Like it was the day that Schroeder and I had hoped for. Like we're taking a gamble, and like we would have been satisfied with the other days until we got this one day. It was like, oh, that was the one that we wanted. We were rested and ready to roll and stoked, and the sun was out, and super fun snow, and just all came together. Towards the end of the day, we hiked, and we kind of hiked up a little more. After a while, I was like, might as well just hike up to the top. We made it to the top, and at the top there's this gigantic crater lake. The top of the volcano is pretty big. There's a gigantic, cold-ass looking lake in there. I knew it was an active volcano, Ruapehu, but when you get up there, it doesn't seem active. It's super chill and mellow and quiet. Nothing going on. It was just kind of good reward. Make it official. Looking back on this trip, being shredders who love snowboarding, I think we slaughtered. Perfect riding, perfect shredding, like good times, like me and Schroeder. It was freaking sweet, for sure. Like mission complete. Good experience with bros. I'm glad that we all lined up at the right time down here. It's fun as always taking a trip with Schroed. He's a good bud. Through the start, when our hopes dropped, like by the end, it was amazing.
And I think kind of when I throw myself in summertime mode, then I'm in summertime mode. But I went into wintertime mode about 3 weeks ago, and so this stuff coming was definitely well-timed. Men's snowboard number 607. But it's just a little preseason contest that we got going around here at Bachelor. Usually everybody kind of comes into town and waits for it to snow, and I do the same. And so just fun times, early season, way to stay entertained. 3, 2, 1, go! He is cruising. My buddies are the ones who show up. Like I'm like, hey, you should come to this contest. They're like, sweet, I'll be there. And so it's definitely a social crowd, and we have fun, and kind of cool little zone at the top where we all pack in and slap high fives.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Me and Cole were at the starting gate starting them out, and then we had some people at the bottom with a radio and a timer. The racer would take off, rally to the bottom, and then the final finish line was a jump, and when you landed on the jump is when the person stopped the stopwatch. You can kind of complain about maybe the timer was slow with the finger or whatnot, or who knows. With pro snowboarding, it's not exactly set in stone what you need to do. I guess I just take this as something to try to still got my sponsors. Men's snowboard number 600. Yeah, I've got to keep the sponsors happy because I do love doing my job.
3, 2, 1,
I might try to get involved with a video part and not your average video part, like a movie that we're just trying to get stuff that everybody's not. You know, not so much jumping, it's just kind of going out and seeing where we end up and seeing what we're gonna get. Dropping. With my riding, times change, I guess, and now I just want to go fast, and this is the kind of stuff I love doing, like seeing how fast you can rally down a course. With my snowboarding these days, I just try to keep myself as happy as I can, and I think it'll just show in my snowboarding.
Here we are on the Tura, the 19th of the 8th, 08. It's off the Richter, 4.5 meters. Pow pow. It is on. It's wicked, yeah!
but the key is keep the elbow up as high, if not higher than the shoulder, not, you know, just barely higher than the shoulder.
And use
then
your whole body,
accelerate
not
it
just
down.
your-
Boom.
not just your-
But just keep that. You almost just want to bring that elbow, because that's what you say. It's up. It's going to be pointing right at your target.
Still got some rocks. Okay. I will show you. I'll give you the model, and then you replicate. And then I wait. Then you replicate. Replicate. Ready? So first is the wind up, and this it's all like one motion. Wait, it's not like that. Hold on.